everyone, I'm CLARA WOON, representing SMK Sungai Tapang. The purpose for me to make this video is to review the 5 books that I'm really keen on. The first book is this, White Notebook, Secret of Hospital, written by 9 doctors and nurses. It tells about 14 real stories between the doctors and the patient who experience a lot of things that we can't feel it. Each story is told in a calm and restrained language, and the story actually touched my heart. For example, there's the story about a wife who is willing to donate her organ for her only child, even though this can lead her death. But the fact is true, and this became the secret between the doctors and husband. The child was still waiting for her mother, who had already disappeared in the world. For this book review, I can say that it's suitable for everyone to have a look because we may need to experience to in the future. The next one is The Christmas Toy Factory, written by Elizabeth Dami. Most of the students and children like this series of books because it is not only funny and hilarious, but also about the adventures which bring the moral value from a story. Like this book, it brings the moral value that parents should spend more time with their children so that they may not feel lonely or ignored. This book includes the attractive and colorful illustration, especially the scene of many elves who are busy preparing the gift for kids in the Santa's workshop. Besides that, My House of Horror, written by iFix Air Conditioner, is one of my favorite books also. Each story is the best among other horror stories I have seen. The main theme covers not only thriller and horror, but also full of mystery. The main character is called as Chan, who opened his haunted house as his livelihood. But in the meantime, his parents had already gone missing around 3 months. He suddenly found out a black phone in his parents' bedroom, which ordered him to complete every mission given. The mission rewards is becoming the ghost friends. The highlight of the books is the moment when Chan is completing the mission with his ghost friend. When I started reading this book, I can't stop myself and is very excited to wait for the next chapter. Each chapter never let me down, even though the story is very long. So I'm highly recommend this book for those who are like to read the horror story. It's worth reading. In addition to choose my favorite books, The Diary of Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul is one among them. The main theme is hilarious and funny, and this is suitable for everyone to have a look to. It always make me laugh non-stop. For example, in the family trip, they suddenly come out a little piggy who joined their trip. And the most hilarious is the moment when Roderick participates a Fuller's footwear contest, and he is the champion of the contest too. Last but not least, among the 5 favorite books, the most favorite books I'm mentioning is not the books I have reviewed. The books I'm trying to telling is this, The Voice of the Deaf, written by Qiming, who is a forensic in China. I'm deeply fascinated by this book for the first time when I saw it. Actually, forensics is the person who gets along with the deaf day and night. It sounds terrible and horror, right? But forensic is a person who help the deaf to find the cause of death, so that they may live without any resentment. The author always drop a word. Death is not the end. It is just a beginning. However, this book includes 30 murder cases that the way they find out the murder is not only from the crime scene but also from the death. The forensic uses anatomical technique and the knowledge to make the judgment for the characteristic of the murder, such as age, feet size, and the crime tactics. The highlight of this book is the first cases that a person who is killed and broken down into pieces before being fried as seditious. In addition, these 13 cases are intertwined together to uncover a serial homicide too. Besides this book had already turned into a drama in 2016 and received an unexpectedly high rating and good reviews. I highly recommend this book for those who want to become a forensic or police, because it includes some basic knowledge and complicated skills such as how to identify a person who is killed by someone or just commit suicide. Before I sign off, these are the reviews for my 5 favorite books. Thanks for attention.